Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to explain the differences between features, cheats, and exploits, and show you one of my favorite exploits. So a feature is something that you get on the board that is built into the game, like the spinning wheel and this golden spaceship where I can start each level with 2 color bombs, 2 stripes, 2 wraps, and 3 extra moves if I beat 5 levels in a row. And the contests that we get to play, like the Star Chaser and things we can win. Those are features, things that the game designers have built in. Then there are cheats, and in Candy Crush what I consider a cheat is anything that's third party. Like there's a site called Leet Hacks. And it used to be that if you went to Leet Hacks and you downloaded a plugin for Mozilla, you would be able to get unlimited lives and unlimited boosters. That was only on the Flash platform. I don't know of any way currently to access the Flash platform for Candy Crush. It's all been converted to HTML5. I've heard rumors of some folks maybe on IE being able to get in, but very few and far between. So it's an old opportunity, doesn't exist anymore, and I'm glad because I don't really subscribe to using cheats on the board. But then there are exploits, and this is kind of a cross between a feature and a cheat. You could consider it a cheat. I don't, though. An exploit is a glitch that you can use beneficially. So we've all experienced those glitches that have not been favorable to us. Sometimes it's that we're supposed to collect 3 ingredients, and for some reason the 3rd ingredient never shows up even though we collected the other 2 well in advance. Something strange like that prohibits us from finishing the game, or at least makes the game harder in some fashion. So those are glitches. But then there are glitches that we can exploit to our benefit. And in this case, I've got my golden spaceship, and I told you I should get 2 color bombs, 2 stripes, 2 wraps, and 3 extra moves. And for some reason, through most of the month of February 2018 and now into March, it's March 5th, 2018, for some reason it's giving me double all of those boosters. So instead of 2 color bombs, I get 4 stripes, 4 wraps, and then 6 extra moves. I don't know why, but as long as I have that available, I'm going to use it and try to cruise through as many levels as I can, or go back and collect my 3 stars. Anything that I want to do on the game, this is the time to do it. I'm going to exploit the glitch and use it to my favor. Now, even though this is a lot of fun, this one isn't as reliable as some exploits. And there's another exploit that I like to use that is partially contingent upon what browser I use. So I know that before I take a turn I can leave and I don't lose any lives and I don't lose my boosters. I still have this equipped. But now look at this. I'm on Facebook Game Room and I have 141 lives. That's not bad, 141 lives. I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to switch to another browser. Same file, same profile, different browser. I'll be right back. So here I am in Mozilla and I have 852 lives. Same profile, 852 lives. I think I still get the double space dash. It's worthwhile to check out because I have noticed that sometimes one browser will give me something and another browser will not. And so if it comes to the point where I don't get my double boosters, I may go ahead and check. Okay, so this is Mozilla, and now I'm going to go to Chrome and see what it's like there. Be right back. So here we are in Chrome and I have 955 lives. All right, now this is a very important exploit that I'm going to show you next. Now, actually, I'm going to switch back to Mozilla. I'm going to exit out of here, and I'm going to go to level 2000. It takes just a bit of time to scroll there. When Candy Crush released its 2000th level, it gave all of us at the top a special benefit. It gave us about 10 boosters. Mostly it's those entry boosters, the same ones that you can collect on the wheel, like or from collecting sugar drops. The Lucky Candy striped wrapped combo, the Color Bomb, the Coconut Wheel, gave us some of those in-game boosters like the Switch Hand and the, oops, hello, went too far, and the Lolly Hammer. But then it also gave us some that are really hard to get, the UFO and the Paintbrush, that you can only get by gift or by purchase. You can't get it on one of those spinning wheels or the gift treat calendar, things like that. So here I am, I'm in level 2000, I'm going to play it through. It doesn't take much to beat this level. It's kind of a fun one. It gives you a lot of color bombs to take things out. I don't even pay attention to what I need to do because I always get it done in plenty of time. So I just use up all of these specials until I have beaten the level. And of course, starting out with all of those color bombs is really fantastic, so that I don't even mind the fact that on this level, because of its unique setup, I don't get to bring in my golden spaceship. It's still in reserve. It hasn't gone away. As long as I don't lose this level, then I still get that golden spaceship on the next level I play where it is valid. But here you don't even need it. I think I did get the extra lives though. Wasn't paying attention much, but I think I get, or not extra lives, but extra moves. And it's a total of 6 extra moves because of the doubling glitch, which I think is fantastic. So there are a lot of things that I don't like about the new platform, and I actually kind of don't like all of these mini game boosters, because I think that sometimes they create these levels so that we have to use the mini game boosters in order to beat them. We can't beat them without the boosters. Just tough for me because some people don't get the minigame boosters, unfortunately. But then also I'm always worried that they're going to take these minigames away from us, and it's going to be exponentially then more difficult for the people who come behind. I've already cleared out the levels that are particularly difficult, but the folks who come behind are going to have a more difficult time, and I don't like to see that. I think that there's room at the top for everybody. I'm competitive in a lot of ways, but I look at Candy Crush more as a team effort here. Okay, so here I've completed level 2000. And if this were the first time I had beaten it, I would have gotten a bevy of treasures, but I didn't. Notice that I didn't. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear my browser history. And if you don't know how to do this, I'm reaching up to the side and going to the tools. I'll try to drag this over so you can see. Going over to the tools here, and I'm clearing the recent history. I don't want to show you too much though, because I don't want you to see everything on my computer. I don't want to give you access to live chat that isn't very pleasant. I'm going to go ahead and clear this. Remember, I had 853 lives. And I had 10 of each of the, well, I'll show you on a different, here, let's go. I'll go over to here. This is where I had more lives. I had 800 something, 853 on that one. But if I go into this, oh, hello. If I go into here and I hit play, this takes a bit. This is the reason I don't use Chrome anymore. It takes so long for the HTML version to load on Chrome on my computer. Each computer is going to be different. So I have 10 UFOs, 10 paintbrushes. You can also take a look at, 41 switch hands, 28 lolly hammers. You can look at my entry-level boosters. In particular, you should look at the striped wrapped. Right now I have 230 striped wrapped. Okay, so switching back over to Mozilla. Now I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to go ahead and log in. Of course, I don't want you to see my login information. I'll be right back. Okay, so here I am again. I've reset everything basically, including the treat calendar. So here's a caveat for you. If you are close to getting day 7 and you really like the boosters here, don't clear your browser history and cache, because you'll revert back. but I'm collecting my striped wrap today, even though I've already collected a treat from today. I'm going to turn this off. I do not play with the music. I do not play with the sounds. Look at that. I've been reduced down to 1 life here. But now I'm going to go ahead and play level 2000 again. I'm getting a little bit tight on time, and you've already seen me play this. So I might pause the recording. Well, I think I can get through it. If it looks dangerous, I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording and come back and show you. Okay. So level 2000, we jump in, we have fun, we clear it out. Now I will tell you that these are the browsers I use, and different people have different browsers. Some people are on Macs and use Safari. This seems to work for Safari, Edge. Those are the reports I'm getting. I'm just showing you what I'm doing with mine and telling you the reason that I'm using the things I'm using. I don't use Facebook Game Room for this because I don't know how to clear the browsing cache and history on that. So then I'm left with either Chrome or Mozilla, and I choose Mozilla because Chrome just takes forever to load on my computer. But this is such an easy level, so fun to play. Now you can tell that this takes a little bit of time, but most of the time that this takes is the actual playing of the level itself. So this is akin to collecting sugar drops. When you collect sugar drops, you can collect 12 sugar drops, but you have to play a lot of levels. Uh-oh, better get that one cleared out. In order to collect your 12 sugar drops, you have to collect 180 sugar drops, and that'll give you 12 random boosters. You never know what you're going to get. This takes a little bit of time to clear the cache. You have to be careful if you have any passwords that you don't have saved and you don't know. Be careful because there are different settings and you could wipe out your passwords if you don't know what you're doing. So just these are some warnings that I'm giving you. And also you see if lives are really important to you, be careful. Don't be sacrificing your lives for this if that's more important to you than boosters. Okay, we're almost there. With this one, it's kind of like playing level 1476 for sugar drops. I don't even pay attention to what I'm doing. It just is kind of self-working. I'm not a great multitasker. I wouldn't be able to do this and talk about random things because I'm not focusing at all. All right, there we go. So, hello. Oh, got it already. All right, so now let's see what happens when we finish this level. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording and we're going to refresh my other screens, my other browsers, and see what happens with my lives and with my boosters. Here we go, and we say, oh look, you did it. You finished 2,000 levels, that's awesome. This is a gift from us, thanks for playing. I get a UFO, a coconut wheel, lucky, switch hand, color bomb, striped wrapped, lollyhammer, paintbrush, and fish. So if I were to go and retry, now instead of having 230 of these, I have 232 because remember I got that treat calendar. And then if I jump into here, I get 11 of these instead of 10. I'm going to pause the recording and I'll meet you back here in just a moment. Okay, so I've reloaded Facebook Game Room. I have 153 lives. I have 232 of those boosters and 11 of these. So you can see how well that works. I'll pause and go to my next browser. And here I am at Chrome. I've got 956 lives here. Now I don't play on this, but I could always just collect my lives and hop back and forth. And again, everything has translated over to these browsers. It's just the lives for me that get messed up. But I will give you this warning. That's how it plays for me. It could play differently for you. if you're going to embark on this, you have to be willing to take some risks. Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to see more videos, you can subscribe. Bye-bye.